Hi guys! So this is my first kind of like official YouTuber video. I remember watching these kind of videos when I was about to be a freshman in high school. And so it's kind of like very poetic and full circle that now I get to make this video and kind of like help you guys out. And I have been thinking, going into the deepest recesses of my mind, figuring out what do I regret, what do I wish I would have done, what is the general consensus on things that you should do when you're a freshman in high school. And I put them all here, and I put everything there from watching YouTube videos, TikTok videos, everything, so that you can be prepared, so that this can kind of be like your one-stop shop. Hope this video does help. Well, let's get started. What is high school like? This is probably your guys' top question. It's pretty much like middle school. General rules are going to be the same as like middle school. You generally have a little bit more responsibility and a little bit more freedom and stuff. They expect you to act like a reasonable, functional member of society, which shouldn't be that hard. You will meet a lot of different people. High school will probably have like double the population of your middle school. And of course there are going to be some bad people, but generally you should know to avoid them because word gets around about bad people. So don't be a bad person. You and your friends will probably drift apart and change. The little friend group that you're going to come into high school with, you're not going to leave with. Even by your freshman year, your friend group is going to change a lot. But what does happen is someone doesn't have a class with you guys. They make friends in their other classes. You guys just end up doing a lot of different things that conflict, and so you guys just kind of drift apart. You're not going to be the same person at the beginning of school at the end. You are going to change. And change for the better, not for the worse. Stop thinking people hate you. Stop thinking that everyone's going to look at you. Stop thinking that everyone cares about every single little thing you do. I know it sounds a bit harsh, but people don't care that much about you in the best way possible. There's this thing called the spotlight effect. We kind of overinflate our importance, and so we think that everyone's looking at us and judging us, when really, how often do you judge normal people in middle school? Here's what you probably came for, or at least here's what I came for when I started watching these videos. School supplies that you need. You need pencils and pens. The best kind that you could have are like these just random mechanical pencils. They're going to last you a long time, especially if you get the big packs. A notebook. But what I will say is you probably only just need one notebook. If you really are wanting to be prepared, I would say just like 3 max. Highlighters. You don't really need highlighters, but they are nice to have. Not necessary, but a luxury. You need a binder and separators. So this is what I got. Yes, I am showing this off because I don't have any other chance to. It's like a very simple binder. You can put like stickers on it if you want to. Like these separators. This is mainly mine. Because they have this sleeve. Planner. When I say planner, I just mean like something to remind you of stuff. So like the reminder app on your phone or something. A bag. You do want to have a separate bag for school. You don't have to get a backpack. I got a tote bag. And here are things that you should just have on you because they're nice to have. So number 1 is perfume. You are going to want to have perfume, especially if you're a freshman, because you're probably going to have a PE class because you could freshen up, you know. It's just very nice to have because you don't want to be smelly, and if you think that you're smelly, you could just get a couple of spritz of this. Deodorant. You are going to need deodorant. Do not be smelly. Just get deodorant. Put it in your bag. Have it there. A hairbrush. You're going to want to have a hairbrush for your bag because if you think that your hair is messy or something, you'll have the hairbrush to fix it up, you know. And also on the same note as the hairbrush, a hair tie. You don't want to have to borrow a hair tie because you don't know where that's been. Lotion. You are going to want to go to like Bath and Body Works and get a little thing of lotion and just put it in your bag. Especially if you're taking a ceramics class, just get lotion, put it in your bag. You are also going to want to have touch-up makeup, especially if you do wear makeup to school. You are going to want to have something to touch that up with. So especially in the summer months, your makeup is going to get a little bit messy, so you're just going to want to have that to fix it up. Everything starts the day before school. The night before school, you are going to want to have your outfit out. Do an everything shower, either the night before or the morning of, just doing everything shower. Make sure that you're on time, and just in general, make yourself look presentable. Get your schedule and slash a map of the school. And if you don't want to look like you're a freshman, people will know that you're a freshman, but like if you don't want to make it that obvious, I would say just like take a picture of it, save it as your log screen. If you don't want to make it obvious that you're looking at your schedule, go to your classes and change the classes that you don't like. Don't stay in a class that you don't like. Not very smart, I will say that. You won't do good in that class, so just switch it to a different class that you like. So this is how the first day is generally going to go. They are going to do an icebreaker of some sort, and you are going to use this to your advantage. You are going to come off as friendly and confident, because you want to have at least one friend in each class, or at least acquaintance in each class, because you want to have someone to do projects with. You'll do the most random projects in each class, and you are going to want to have someone to partner up with. So before the icebreaker, I probably should have put this before the other one, the teachers are going to go over the rules, which is pretty much the same in every single class, except maybe one teacher might allow snacking, one might only allow certain foods, one might not, but pretty in general the same. And if you're just respectful of every teacher, you won't have a problem. Then after the rules, they're probably going to hand out a syllabus. What a syllabus is going to be is like basically everything that you need to know and everything that you need, what's important. So like important projects, the supplies that you need, what kind of stuff you're going to talk about. And this is probably what it's going to be like for the first week or two. The second week is pushing it, but probably the first week or two. Okay, so here's the stuff that you need to know for academics. Do all your work. I know that this is something that you're going to hear a lot in these videos, but just honestly listen to people. Do your work. It will only help you. So especially study for tests. Tests are going to make up most of your grade. The most that I've seen is like 70% of your grade. Especially study for tests. Don't skip until the end of the year, because by the end of the year, the teachers will probably be a lot more lenient on you. Try and be on your teacher's good side. It's very easy to do, so just don't be a nuisance. If you're on their good side, they'll be a lot more lenient if you have late work or if you need like a reference letter in the future, and it'll just make your life a lot easier not having to deal with an annoying teacher. So just be on your teacher's good side. Try and do stuff to build resumes. I know that you are a freshman now, but you're going to want to start thinking about when you want a car. This would be like volunteering at random places, and not only job resumes, but also college resumes. It will only help you. So this is your social stuff. These are the do's and don'ts. Do talk to people. Talking to people is how you make friends. You will not believe how long it took me to actually like realize this in general. Talk to people. Join clubs and sports. It's another way to make friends. Joining clubs will do two things: building your resume, depending on the club, making new friends. Participate in group activities, because the people who don't are the annoying people, and just it's easier on everyone. So my phone died when I was about to finish recording, so here I am. I persevere, and I'm gonna get this done. Okay, just be nice to people. It literally costs nothing, and I know that sounds cheesy, but honestly, just be nice to people. Take pictures. Take pictures whenever you can, because it's just something nice to have to look back on. I know that I wish that I would have took more pictures, because it's almost like my entire freshman and sophomore year are like gone, erased. The don'ts. Take up space in the hallways. So what I mean by this is don't walk slow in the hallways. Don't just randomly stop in the hallways. Don't stop and like gather in a group in the middle of the hallways. It's like very inconsiderate of other people, and at the end of the day, we all just want to go to our classes and go home. Don't play music out loud in speakers. So by now you probably should have seen the memes on TikTok. Just don't play music out loud in speakers. It's just also very annoying. I don't even know why people do that. It's just like, don't make out in hallways. It's like 8 a.m. and we just want to get done with school. We don't need to see you getting your face eaten by Jason or whatever. Now, these two kind of go together. It's just like kind of sums up all of I said previously. Don't be annoying and don't be rude. Because I feel like people who go out of their way to be annoying or rude or just make things difficult for other people, or people who are inconsiderate and annoying, self-centered people, don't date seniors. Because if an 18-year-old is trying to go after a 14-year-old, it's definitely not because he thinks that she is mature and cool and different. It's because he thinks that you're easy to manipulate. Probably a reason why the senior is not dating other seniors. Have a life outside of relationships. Have your own friend group, have your own hobbies, have your own dreams and aspirations outside of a relationship. You don't want to have just a person define who you are. At the end of the day, that's just what they are, just a person. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope this really helped you guys. Just as long as you don't overthink too much, it should be fine. And I hope this helped. Bye.